Hi, I'm Randy Robison. This is Life Today TV. I'm here with author Tracy Craven, who has written the book that was turned into a film called Alone Yet Not Alone, as well as many other books. Tracy, welcome to Life Today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Now, okay, so explain this whole historical fiction thing that you do. You have a lot of books out in there. They're not just made up. They have some historical background to them.
Yes, I always loved history. I think that it's so important for people and children to know our heritage. I think a lot of people are losing just the way history's been rewritten.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
losing the actual truths in history, and they're trying to wipe out faith. And I love to find stories of real people and find that element of faith and then make it come to life for kids.
So do you use actual figures in history, not just the settings, but actual people, and you weave them into your fiction?
Mostly, yes.
Nice. Like who?
6 of my 10 books are based on real characters.
Like who?
Like Barbara and Regina Leininger,
Okay.
Dolly Madison,
Oh, okay.
Priscilla Mullins, she was a pilgrim. So there's a whole range.
So you're a big research person?
Yes, I like to do research. And obviously I take poetic license because I feel like for children, being able to make history come to life is a great way for them to learn. Right. History is not just a whole bunch of dates, and there's real events and real people. And I just think it's fascinating to see God's faithfulness. And I love to think of history as God's story, like his story, and seeing his hand throughout the generations.
Must be working. You've written quite a bit in a relatively short amount of time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you started early.
Absolutely.
And now you've got 4 kids at home?
Right. So I've taken it slowed down a little.
Oh, well, yeah, no doubt.
My oldest is 7.
And do you read them your own books?
I do, yes. And that's been kind of fun. I didn't start that until recently, and
Are
it's
they ever
really
like,
cute.
Mom, we want the Hunger Games? or do they just take it?
No, they really like me to read to them, and I don't know, it's been fun. It really has been. My oldest is real shy, so she's like, that's so embarrassing. You write books and you're going to go speak. And she's kind of like embarrassed about it all for some reason, but the other ones think it's so cool. And so, yeah.
The Kathleen Mckenzie series.
Yes.
What's the idea there?
Kathleen Mckenzie series is really special to me because my grandmother is the kind of character behind. So Kathleen is a fictitious person, but my grandmother was the inspiration. And she and I had a great relationship. She grew up during the Great Depression and World War II. And so the series is basically her life stories put into...
Are these ones she told you or things you researched?
No, well, both.
Both.
It's just researching the Great Depression and then also her stories that were the main inspiration.
Kind of a Little House on the Prairie feel?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, it's interesting because when I wrote the series, it was before the stock market crash, the more recent one. And it was so fascinating to see the history of the Great Depression and the Roaring '20s. And as I was researching, I was like, wow, that sounds like today. And
no doubt.
And then that series came out in '06, so it was right before all that happened with the stock market. So in Kathleen's home, they're, comfortable family living in urban America, and Dad has a job and everything, and after the stock market crashes, they have to move to the family farm, to their uncle and aunt's house, and so it's a drastic change for them, and just her learning how to trust God through it all, and the adventures on their farm, and that sort of thing. So.
Very cool. Now, these are all available. I saw them on Amazon. Some of them are not in print, but available through resellers.
Right.
And Kindle versions, maybe?
I think
versions?
Amazon is the best.
Have they done that?
Yeah,
I know. I was looking on Amazon. You can find all of her stuff there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Just Google her name, Tracy Craven, and you'll get that. Now, what about the screenplays? Did you have some involvement in the transition from book to film? Because it's a very different animal.
Right, absolutely. I did not have much involvement at all with that.
Anything in the future there?
No.
You like the books?
Yeah.
That's your form.
I love I love books and writing, and I was able to visit the set, which was fun, and I have a small cameo in the
Do you?
Yeah, so that was kind of fun.
Are you facing the camera, or is it one of these where it's just the back of your head?
No, I'm facing the camera.
I've done that where
no.
I swear that's me, it's the back of my head.
No, I'm in the background, and you can, if you know what I look like, you can find me.
Sure.
But but yeah, it was kind of neat to be able to kind of have the feeling of going back into history and
Sure.
Becoming a part of my book, and that was kind of a fun experience.
Very nice. What's your website for people that want to check out your stuff?
It's tracycraven.com.
Very good.
Pretty simple.
Check it out, and be sure to watch Tracy when she's on with her father on Life Today. That's available at lifetoday.org.